Nobody is talking about this, and that is exactly why so many Australians are unknowingly spending coins that could be worth a fortune. Right now, 5 specific Australian $1 coins are still hiding in circulation, sitting in change jars, old wallets, and forgotten drawers across the country. Some have sold at auction for thousands of dollars, yet most people still spend them as if they are worth just $1. Today, I am revealing all 5 coins, what makes them so valuable, and how to spot them before you accidentally hand one over at the checkout. Let us start with the coin that kicked off an entire era of Australian collecting. The 1985 Australian $1 coin. This was only the second year the $1 coin was ever struck for general circulation in Australia, and that alone makes it something special. But before we even talk about the money side of things, let us talk about what you are actually holding when you pick this coin up. The obverse of the 1985 dollar carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the Arnold Machen effigy, and she looks absolutely regal facing right with the inscription Elizabeth II Australia and the date 1985 sitting cleanly around her. The reverse is where this coin becomes iconic. Designed by Stuart Devlin, you have got 5 majestic kangaroos bounding across the coin in stunning detail, and these are not cartoonish or flat. These are 3-dimensional, beautifully rendered, full of life and movement. The edge is interrupted with a series of fine milled reeds, and the coin itself is an undecagonal shape, 11-sided, which was revolutionary and completely unique in world coinage at the time. The golden aluminum bronze color catches the light in a way that makes even a circulated example look like a piece of jewelry. This coin was a statement piece from day one, and Australia should be enormously proud of what the Royal Australian Mint produced here. Now let us talk money. The face value of this coin is $1, one single Australian dollar. That is what the Reserve Bank of Australia says it is worth. But the collector market tells a very, very different story. A standard circulated 1985 $1 coin in average condition, the kind you might find rolling around in a glove box, that is already trading for somewhere between $500 and $1,200 among serious buyers. Move up into extremely fine condition, coins that have been kept carefully and show minimal wear, and you are now looking at values pushing into the $3,000 to $6,000 range. But when you get into the top end, into the professional graded mint state examples, we are talking about coins that have crossed the auction block at $15,000, $18,000, even pushing past $22,000. Yes, $22,000 for a coin with a face value of $1. And here is why that number matters. The 1985 mintage was relatively limited compared to later years, and the survival rate of high-grade examples is genuinely low because these were circulation coins. They went out into the world and got used. Every single one that survived in gem condition is a rarity that collectors absolutely fight over. Now, if you think a standard 1985 dollar is exciting, wait until you hear about the errors and varieties that exist in this year. There are known examples with double die characteristics on the obverse, where the effigy and lettering show a subtle but unmistakable doubling effect. There are also coins with weak strikes, particularly on the kangaroo reverse. And while weak strikes sound like a defect, in the grading world and collector world, these are documented varieties that command serious premiums on top of already elevated values. Error coins from 1985 with confirmed die anomalies have sold privately for values well into the $25,000 territory. If your 1985 dollar shows any irregularity in the lettering, any ghosting or doubling on the portrait, any unusual texture on the reverse field, you need to get that coin to a professional numismatist immediately, because you might be holding the most valuable thing in your house right now. The 1985 $1 coin is the coin that started it all, and it remains one of the most sought-after base year issues in the entire modern Australian decimal series. But as incredible as this coin is, the next one I am about to show you from 1998 is a coin that took the collecting world completely by surprise, and the values attached to it will genuinely leave you speechless. Next up, the 1998 Australian $1 coin. Now, this is where things start getting really serious for anyone who is paying attention to the Australian decimal coin market. The 1998 dollar is not just another year in the series. It occupies a very specific and very important position in Australian numismatic history. And collectors who understood that early have made extraordinary returns on coins they paid almost nothing for. The face value is $1. That is it, $1. But let us talk about what this coin is actually worth in the real world. A circulated 1998 $1 coin in typical use condition is already trading at values between $400 and $1,500 depending on the buyer and the grade. In extremely fine to about uncirculated condition, you are looking at values that sit comfortably between $4,000 and $8,000. Now when you get into the professionally graded mint state territory, specifically MS65 and above, the 1998 dollar has achieved auction results that have stunned even experienced collectors. We are talking about prices in the range of $16,000 to $24,000 at major Australian and international numismatic auctions. $24,000. That is a new car. That is a year of mortgage payments. That is sitting in a tin in someone's shed right now because they had no idea. The reason the 1998 dollar commands these kinds of prices comes down to several compounding factors. The total number of business strike coins that survived in high grade is extremely limited. The 1990s in general saw Australians spending their $1 coins heavily because the denomination had fully embedded itself into daily commerce by that point. Coins were going through pokies, through parking meters, through vending machines, being dropped, being lost, being worn down to almost nothing. The survival rate of gem quality 1998 dollars is genuinely low and the collector demand is genuinely high. And when those two things collide, the result is exactly what you see in the auction records. On the error and variety front, the 1998 $1 has some fascinating documented anomalies. There are known examples with striking inconsistencies on the kangaroo reverse, particularly around the detail on the smallest kangaroo figure where dye fatigue has caused a softening or even a partial dropout of the design. There are also coins that show unusual luster characteristics, almost a satin rather than brilliant finish, which collectors have specifically sought out and cataloged. Confirmed error and variety examples from 1998 have changed hands at values exceeding $26,000 in private treaty sales. If you are holding a 1998 dollar that looks unusual in any way, that looks different from what you expect, do not spend it. Do not polish it. Do not touch it. Get it looked at by a professional, because the difference between a standard coin and a variety coin in this year is the difference between a few $100s and tens of thousands. The 1998 Australian $1 is a coin that the casual collector overlooks and the serious collector quietly hunts for, and the gap between those two groups is measured in thousands of dollars. But what I am about to tell you about the 2004 dollar is going to reset every expectation you just built up, because that coin tells a completely different story and the values attached to it are something else entirely. Next up, the 2004 Australian $1 coin. Now we are entering the era of the modern dollar coin where you might think, surely these are too recent and too common to be valuable, and that is exactly the kind of thinking that has cost Australian collectors a fortune. The 2004 dollar is a perfect example of how assumptions about common coins can be absolutely and expensively wrong. Face value, $1. Pocket change to most people. But here is what the market says. A well-circulated 2004 dollar is fetching between $300 and $1,000 from collectors who know what they are looking at. Move into the better grades, extremely fine and above, and the value jumps significantly into the $2,500 to $7,000 range. At the top of the grading spectrum in professionally certified MS66 and MS67 grades, the 2004 $1 coin has smashed expectations at auction, with results landing in the $12,000 to $20,000 bracket. $20,000 for a coin that was in general circulation just over 2 decades ago. Now you need to understand the dynamics that drive that kind of value. Distribution of coins across Australia in the mid-2000s was enormous. Billions of transactions, millions of coins changing hands every single day. The overwhelming majority of 2004 dollars got used, worn, scratched, abraded, bent, lost. The population of surviving high-grade examples is surprisingly thin. And because the collector base for Australian decimal coins has grown exponentially over the last 15 years, the demand side of that equation has gone in completely the opposite direction. More buyers chasing fewer coins equals exactly the prices you are seeing in those auction results. The 2004 dollar also has a variety landscape that rewards careful examination. There are documented hub-die varieties in this year where subtle differences in the kangaroo grouping on the reverse can be detected under magnification. There are also known off-center strikes from the 2004 issue. Genuine minting errors where the coin blank was not properly seated in the collar during striking and the design is clearly shifted to one side. An off-center 2004 dollar with significant shift and full date visible has an estimated collector value well above $22,000. That is not speculation. That is based on comparable results from Australian numismatic auctions and private dealer sales. If your 2004 dollar looks off, if the design is not centered, if something seems wrong with the strike, something very right might be happening to your bank account if you get it assessed. The 2004 Australian $1 coin is proof that you do not have to dig through pre-decimal collections or hunt for antiques to find serious money in Australian coins. The modern series is alive and producing extraordinary results. But wait until you hear what I have got to tell you about the 2006 dollar, because this one has a particular characteristic in the collector market that makes it stand completely apart from everything else in this video. Next up, the 2006 Australian $1 coin. The year 2006 produced some of the most talked about and most aggressively collected modern dollar coins in Australian numismatics. And the reason for that is a combination of factors that came together in a way that almost never happens in a single year. If you have a 2006 dollar, you need to sit down for this. Face value, $1. Same as every other dollar coin. But the collector value is a completely different conversation. In circulated grades, the 2006 dollar is already pulling prices between $500 and $2,000 from active buyers. In the better circulated to uncirculated range, you are looking at values sitting between $5,000 and $10,000. And in the premium certified grades, the MS65 and above territory, where coins are essentially perfect or near perfect. The 2006 Australian $1 has been the subject of auction bids that have reached $23,000 and in documented cases beyond $25,000. That is a quarter of the deposit on a house. That is potentially sitting in a biscuit tin in a granny flat somewhere in suburban Australia right now. What makes the 2006 dollar so special comes down partly to mintage factors and partly to the condition rarity situation that developed in the years since. The Royal Australian Mint was producing coins at scale in 2006, but the distribution network and the way coins entered circulation meant that certain batches saw extremely heavy use immediately while others moved through commerce more gently. The result is a wild variation in the grades you see when 2006 dollars come to market, with most examples sitting in the heavily circulated fine to very fine range and genuinely pristine examples being far rarer than the total mintage figure would suggest. The error and variety picture for 2006 is genuinely exciting. There are confirmed examples of 2006 $1 coins with broad strike errors. Coins that escaped the retaining collar during striking and spread outward, slightly giving them a distinctive larger diameter and softer peripheral design. Broad strike 2006 dollars have sold for values in the range of $18,000 to $27,000, depending on the degree of error and the overall condition of the piece. There are also die crack varieties, coins where a hairline crack in the die transferred as a raised line across the coin surface, and these are avidly collected both as error pieces and as historical snapshots of the minting process at a specific moment in time. If you are looking at a $2006 and you see any raised line running across the surface that is not part of the design, that is potentially a die crack variety, and that detail alone could multiply the value of your coin many times over. The 2006 Australian $1 is a coin that has surprised people over and over again in the market, and it continues to surprise because new collectors entering the hobby discover it and immediately understand why experienced collectors have been fighting over it for years. But I have saved something special for last, because the 2010 dollar I am about to walk you through is the one that current active buyers are most aggressively pursuing right now, and the values are reflecting that hunger in a dramatic way. Next up, the 2010 Australian $1 coin. We finished today with what many serious Australian numismatists consider to be the most undervalued modern dollar coin currently available in the market. And undervalued is a relative term here because the prices already being paid for top examples are extraordinary. The 2010 dollar is having a moment in the collector community right now. And if you have one, this is the section of this video you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Face value, $1, as always. But let us talk about what is really happening with this coin. In average circulated condition, the 2010 dollar is trading at between $400 and $1,600 among collectors who understand the market. In better grades, very fine through to about uncirculated, values are sitting in the $3,000 to $8,000 range. And in certified top grade condition, the coins that professional grading services assign MS65, MS66, MS67 designations to, the 2010 Australian $1 has produced auction results that are turning heads across the entire numismatic community. We are talking about results in the $17,000 to $26,000 range at verified Australian numismatic auctions, with private treaty sales reportedly reaching even higher figures in the hands of specialist dealers, $26,000. And the trajectory of those values has been upward, not flat, not declining, upward. The reason the 2010 dollar is particularly exciting right now comes down to timing and demand cycles. The 15 to 20-year mark after a coin's release is often when the collector market really ignites, because by that point, the general public has largely spent or lost their examples, high-grade survivors have been identified and are in collections. And a new generation of collectors who grew up with these coins starts actively wanting them. The 2010 dollar is right at that inflection point, and the buying activity in the last couple of years has been intense. On the error and variety front, the 2010 issue is particularly rich. There are documented planchet errors, coins struck on incorrect or defective blanks that show unusual weight, thickness, or metallic composition characteristics. There are also known mule die test pieces from this era that have made their way into collector hands, and the values on those are in a completely different universe altogether. But even within standard production, there are confirmed color varieties and striking depth variations that dedicated collectors specifically hunt for and pay significant premiums to acquire. A 2010 dollar with a confirmed plancha anomaly or genuine die variety has an estimated value in the collector market sitting well above $28,000. And verified examples with full documentation have achieved prices at the very top end of the modern Australian decimal market. The 2010 Australian $1 coin is the one that is moving right now, the one that buyers are actively pursuing, the one where the gap between what most people think it is worth and what serious collectors are actually paying for it is at its absolute widest. And that gap is measured in thousands and thousands of dollars. So here is what you need to do today. Go and find every single $1 coin you have. Look at those dates. Look for 1985, 1998, 2004, 2006, and 2010. Look for anything unusual, anything off-center, any raised lines across the surface, any strange color or finish, any doubling on the lettering or portrait. Do not clean them. Do not polish them. Do not put them back in circulation. Get them assessed by a professional Australian numismatist or contact a reputable coin grading service, because what you think is $1 might be the most valuable thing in your entire home. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.